I asked him 3 or 4 times because it's like 7. What time is it?
Oh, get ready. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's yeah, boy. Your favorite country boy, all the way from exit 81, the Louisiana country boy. Actually, all the way from Calendar's Lounge, right here, 12288 West Hammer Road. I know y'all can't see me, and y'all like, dang, he done multiplied. You know what they say about country folks, if you don't die, you multiply. That's right. And I got all my people with me. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome everybody to the real conversation with a twist of humor, coming at you live with relationship roundtable. And look, man, y'all, if y'all watching over there, you should be over here. But anyway, if you're watching over there, man, you're in for a treat. Look, my co-host is sitting over yonder. Y'all can't see her either.
And you didn't introduce me.
They can't see you. They can't even see me.
It doesn't matter. You need to introduce the little diva.
There goes little diva. Say hi, little diva.
Hello.
She don't even know who she's saying hi to.
It's me.
But y'all, look here. We're here live. We have some wonderful. They thought I was lying about having the biggest mouth. No, look, Jana, I wasn't lying. I got the biggest mouth. Don't even need a microphone because I don't even have one. But look here. We are here live. We have some wonderful panelists who are going to bring it to you real. Who gonna bring it to you raw? Who gonna bring it how they bring it? So, before I introduce them, y'all know what I gotta do. Y'all know. I'm sorry, panelists, if y'all don't know, I gotta do this. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for allowing us to assemble here. Father God, I thank you. May we say something. May we do something. Move some kind of way that moves somebody else. And I ask these prayers in your son, Jesus' name. Amen. Now, on behalf of the Louisiana country boy and the little diva, I'll say this before I pass it on. Oh, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, relationship roundtable is about to put something in your ear.
Now, I'm trying to figure out where's my introduction yet. Because my introduction sounds like Can I get some? Can I get a little bit?
Little diva.
Okay, it's okay. Because that's what we're talking about today. We were thinking about this on my side of things. Y'all have proved me wrong today. I've been saying men are princesses, you know? That's what I've been telling country boy. So y'all have proved me wrong tonight. Was that not nice?
We princesses.
I know the questions don't come. But what he just did, that was one of those moves that I call princess moves. So I want everyone to introduce themselves, the name of their business, if they have a business, or what they do, and then what type of relationship you value most right now, meaning your friendships, your business relationships, your romantic relationships. Where are you in your life with relationships right now? We will start on eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's start on this side. I saw you pointing. So you go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mike, do I need a mic? I'm just speaking.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So for those that don't know, I'm the Ramen Realtor for your dream home and inspire sale. I'm a purpose source for those that feel like they're going through hell. I'm a speaker who motivate, encourage, and inspire. I'm a poet as well. We're at the Mics of the Bars of Fire. The book that I wrote is changing lives as well. A servant is what I am, my mission to serve, not sell. When it's all said and done, help others reach their full potential by helping them find their purpose, to find true joy. It is essential. So, Coach Andre is my name, inspiration is who I be. It is true, I live to give, and you will notice me. I'm happy to be here. I am the Ramen Realtor. I'm also a motivational speaker and life coach. And I help individuals that feel stressed out, burnt out, and mentally exhausted, rewire their mindset using neuroscience so they can be the best versions of themselves, personally and professionally. To answer your question, I actually value my business relationships right now the most, mainly because I'm single. So those are what keeps me going, pays my bills, allows me to stay focused on what I'm doing, growing, and building at this particular stage of my life.
Awesome. Love that. All right, will we clapping? Why not? So I am Dana Ellis. I run a notary signing business that is complementary to the service that you also provide. It's nationwide. I send notaries all over the world. Not only do we only do real estate, but we also do legal preparation, documents, wills and trusts, and things of that nature.
And what type of relationship are you,
Oh, what kind of relationship am I in?
are you valuing this time of your life?
Mine. With me.
With yourself?
With myself.
Okay.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Everybody's quiet.
I'm Takia Scott, owner and founder of Sophisticated Image, where our main mission is to rebuild confidence through hair replacement. Bouncing off of that, I ended up getting a podcast at my salon called Shop Talk, where we just have candid conversations, authentic conversations, and then put information out to the world. The most important thing that I'm valuing right now is just time with family, time with people who bring value to my life and I bring value to their life. And simply because just having 4 deaths in a matter of 3 months. So really, really close
Yes.
family members just all of a sudden passing away. So just valuing valuable relationships and pouring into them.
Definitely.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Clarence Miller. I'm retired from the government. After I retired from them, I became one of the first general manager directors of the utility district. They all have directors but not general managers, so I was getting paid very well. Then I ran for the county commission, Harris County Precinct 4 here in Harris County. And now I'm currently helping out the family business. We've been in a home healthcare business called Optima in-home care for 30 years. We're Black owned and have over 300 employees. So I am the senior sales director, Clarence Miller. And what was your question?
What kind of relationship are you valuing right now?
I am valuing a relationship of getting to know me. Okay, so thank you.
I think that's what I was. And I have to throw this in that I did work on Clarence's campaign.
So I'm Ashley Michelle with 2 Hour Magazine, and I'm a co-owner with Corey, so I'm going to say half of it so he can say the other half. But we're also married, and so our business, been together over 26 years, we had a test time, correct. But so our business is a media company, and so we cover people, brands, and businesses. So that's what we do. I'm gonna push over. Oh, the relationship I value the most, our business and our marriage is intertwined. I'm the lead interviewer for the magazine. So, business and my relationship with my husband.
All right, and like she said, my name is Corey Haynes. I'm co-owner of Too Loud Magazine. It's information according to hip hop. So we cover everything that art, culture, and business touches. Also, shameless plug, I have a book that is out now called Built Not Hyped. It's about how to build the type of business that we do. We just came back from Beverly Hills in LA for All-Star Weekend and all of that. And I have my book signing, which is this Thursday at the Savoy. So, and then the type of relationship that I guess I value most is obviously number one is my marriage, because that's how you make it to almost 27 years. And then secondly is my friendships. I have a really small circle. I don't really have time to be just out and about, but the people that I let into the circle, once you're in, like it's for life, and I got you for everything.
Love that.
Okay, my name is John Forney, and I'm the opposite of all of them. I'm old. I done went through all of that. I'm at the twilights of my years. I'm retired from one job. I'm still working because I like to travel, but I'm just trying to enjoy life. But it's nice to see young brothers and sisters with all that fire. It's inspiring to see. Yeah, I can have it. I'm just gonna dance and travel and holler at the TV and my sports teams and try to enjoy my family, my friends, and just try to have fun and enjoy life. So I only got one life to live. I'm trying to do the best I can with it.
Absolutely. And what type of relationship are you valuing?
I already told you.
What did you say?
With himself.
Oh,
I did not say him myself.
That's what I heard.
Nobody said my family and my friends.
Oh, we didn't hear nothing.
I just heard you talking about what you enjoy.
Oh, it's running my mouth, ain't nobody listen. I see y'all
Oh.
just.
Chair. My name is Lloyd Christian, one half of OM2H Creative Studios. We have a studio downtown Houston. What I'm at, my marriage is number one. I shut everything down for my marriage. I don't really care about nothing else. We already getting money. Money is we don't worry about money. And the second thing I value most is my business relationships. Because a lot of my friends have to cut them off because they don't got the vision, so I gotta go. I'm on another level with some other stuff. And pass the mic.
Hi guys, so I am the co-owner of OM2H Creative Studios. My name is Courtney Kristen. I'm also the host of the Allow Yourself Grace podcast. So if you haven't seen my podcast, go follow it, check it out. Also follow OM2H Creative Studios, where we do all things media production. So content, videos, editing. If you need any assistance with that, we're happy to help you. We're located in East Downtown Houston. Yeah, we're in Edo. So if you guys are looking for a place to record content or you need anything content wise, we are your people. And I'm just happy to be here. Shout out to Cowboy and Lil Diva for having us. Also too, shameless plug, like he said, my book is dropping next month. So I'll have it up on my page. So if you go follow Allow Yourself Grace, then my book will be dropping as well. And of course, my relationship that I value is my marriage, y'all. Number one, our marriage comes before anything. And then second would be business.
Okay, I'm Sheba and you can't see me, so I'm gonna be like this so you can't see me.
Oh, I got you, boo.
Now, Country Boy, you ought to know me better than that. I'm looking at the video and I know you cannot see me. So I'm right here. My name is Sheba Roy and I am a public relations specialist. And so my job is to listen to all of y'all talk about what y'all do and then put people on your show or in your magazine, which I do.
Correct, she does.
I also have a book out called The Man Driver, and it's gonna teach you how to go from invisibility to impact. The relationship I most value at this time is probably family and romantic. I have been a workaholic historically, so I did prioritize business relationships, and at one time my relationship with myself. But as I am getting married this later this year, I'm learning to share that space.
Yeah. And can we give that mic back, because this is near and dear to my heart. What else do you do for our community of Acres Homes?
Oh, so I was recently named the executive director at the Acres Home Chamber for Business and Economic Development, Inc. So I have a new mission. I am looking to create our own Alameda style strip. And I think if we do what we need to do, we can turn Yale Street into that.
Awesome.
So if you know anybody
And
trying
the
to
farmers,
expand.
well, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, yes, I also run the farmers market, just everything. Thank you, Trina.
My name is Antonio. I'm a serial entrepreneur. So I have right now, I have a company coming out called Gamers Online Football League. I develop a platform where gamers can play online. They compete $30,000, $50,000 per month. So there's a lot of gamers playing for free. So I created a league where they can play online. Also, I own Zalo Detailing. I've been detailing for 22 years. And also I have a podcast called The Power and Perspective of Thought. So when it comes to value in relationships, I tell people there's no value in money, there's value in relationships. So for me, I do have a tier of relationships that I value more than others, but I value our relationships because I understand that relationships are valuable in life. Like, so people put so much value into money, but there's no value in money. There's value in relationships. So I tell people all the time, relationships are the sustainer of life, not money. So when people understand that, they'll learn how to treat people better. They'll learn how to respect people and try to nurture relationships. So my perspective on it is a little different. And so, but basically that's the one. Again, my name is Antonio.
Okay, thank you all. Then we can look. Take that. I feel short, but I have to climb up here. I know, I'm short. Okay, are y'all ready for the questions? And I want, this is not only one person to answer, it'll be a question we'll throw out, and whoever wants to answer first will start there. Is that okay? Yes?
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, and let me just say, we're gonna build up to the romantic relationships, because like Country Boy said, we're thinking about friendship relationships, business relationships, so we're gonna build up to that. What does real friendship mean to you at this stage of your life? I heard a lot of y'all saying friendships, and I actually had a podcast recently with Courtney. We talked about friendships. Sister, what does that really mean to you? Anyone wanna take that first?
Friendship means to me, that you are committed to the friendship. You're faithful. It's just like being married. And it's not what you, say in front of me. It's what you say about me when I'm not there. Okay. And I don't have a lot of friends because I don't find a lot of people that have that same thought pattern as I have. Because if I call you I know a lot of people,
Yes.
but I don't call them friends. And if I call you my friend, then I know that when I'm not around, you got my back, as I have your back. So it's a commitment that you make to be a friend, in my opinion.
Love that. Anybody else want to take the mic?
Yeah. The friendships are, like he just said, it's when you allow people to get into your life and you become vulnerable. And you can trust them with whatever you're telling them. I think a lot of times we meet people and, like me, I'm a hard person. I'm a hard cookie to crack. So my wife already know, like, I don't let too many people in, but if I let you in, I'm gonna be a straight up person with you, And I think also that if you're gonna allow somebody to be your friend, you have to be vulnerable with them. Because a lot of times it's too many people with a representative. It's like you don't know who they really are though. It's like, who are you as a person? So I think that's what's important to me.
When I think about friendship, what comes to mind for me personally is gonna be give and take. I realized in my life, I made a commitment to myself to start reaching out to people as much. And when I started doing that, my phone doesn't ring. Because so many of my friendships or relationships was one-sided, which means the relationship only kept going on perpetrating if I was doing the one reaching out. But that shouldn't be the case. It should be both people reaching out. So it should be a give and take to where I'm giving, I'm receiving, but then you're doing the same thing. So it's reciprocal. And that's what it means to me about a friendship, is that somebody who's reciprocating what I'm giving and somebody that I can actually trust, which is going to count from accountability and vulnerability as well.
Okay, I don't have any friends. Don't want any friends, don't need any friends. I'm good without them. Because friendships takes a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing all that work. Sometimes friendships come with a lot of drama, and I'm trying to be as drama-free as possible in my late stages in life. Now, people I get along with, I can joke with and laugh with, fine. But that friendship, that's something special and it goes deeper. And a lot of times you get disappointed. And my old age, I'm done with the disappointment. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. I'm done with the drama. So I can have acquaintances. I don't need friendship.
Didn't you jump down a lady's throat because you said family and friends?
Yeah. Family and friends. The friends that I do have.
So you do have some.
So you do have friends.
No friends.
A couple.
So you got friends and you don't.
And we're gonna
Oh,
write
my
this question
friends
up.
saw me coming on there and they went, "What?" I said, "Okay, afterwards we'll bring it on." Bring it on.
I want to hear from a woman's perspective, and then we're gonna go to the next question.
I have something.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'll say. Do I need to lean up?
Yeah.
I got you, girl. You on now. You up in there. Get in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think friendship has not always been easy for me because my first friendship was with my sister, and that relationship is kind of tumultuous. So I'm learning that friendship does mean accountability, like Andre said. And also confrontation, but not in an aggressive way. It really can just mean, hey, this happened, let's talk about it. And one of my closest friends is teaching me that because, when I take an issue and I'm like, oh, this happened, she always asks me, well, are you gonna say something? And sometimes I'm like, no, but then other times I'm like, okay, I will. And I feel so much better after I do, because that helps me keep those friendships rather than being, full of animosity and, bad feelings.
Well, wait, Country Boy, can Country Boy say something?
Okay.
I'm gonna come over here. See, here's the thing that I want to know, because I hear all these different things. But what is your definition of friend?
Yeah, that's right.
Because what they may call friend, you may not.
That's true. I was just gonna piggyback off of what she said real quick, and I'm gonna give you mine. One of the things that she said was key, like identifying, number one, what's going wrong in the friendship, because it sounds like most people have had some type of confrontation in the friendship. So I recently ran into that problem with someone that I called a friend. And so we had a conversation. So what she said was so key, like something as simple as just communicating and letting that person know where you stand, how you feel, what the issue is, and you guys talking it out. Because I think a lot of times we expect people to be mind readers, and we expect them to just know what they did wrong or to know that it offended us. And that's not always the case. Like sometimes they just don't know. And so they're not gonna know unless you tell them. And so I think we just need to work on being a better friend, us personally, and show them and tell them what you need, because I feel like everybody needs different things when it comes to friendships.
Okay, before you pass the mic though, what does it mean to be a better friend?
So to me, to be a better friend would be communicating my needs to my friend. So if I need you to text me, or I need you to call me, or I want to hang out once a month, I need to let you know that, because you may not know that. You may think, oh, well, Courtney's just not calling me, or she's busy, or she doesn't need me. And that could totally not be the case. So I think in order to be a better friend, we just have to become better communicators.
Yeah, I think that we put too much on, we put too many parameters in the box of what a friend is, right? Because ultimately we want somebody that we can trust, we can depend on, and somebody that respects me. I don't need you to call me every day, right? For you to be my friend, because everybody have their own things that they're going through. We're human beings, right? You can't expect people to, when they're going through something personal, be conscious of what you got going on, right? That doesn't determine if you're a friend or not, right? Will you support me, right? Will you trust me? Can I trust you, right? It should be three. Is this person trustworthy? Can I depend on them? Right? I don't have to talk to you every day. Now I got something I'm going through right now, right? You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we have a situation going on, right? I'm not thinking about that. So as human beings, we have to understand that we're all perfect in one aspect. We're all imperfect beings. We all have issues, right? We all have some form of trauma, right? We all have trigger points that we're going through. So at the end of the day, we have to understand, we have issues, you know what I'm saying? And we have to respect that, we're not going to be perfect. So we put all these expectations on what a friendship is and making this big old box, and there's none of us going to check all those boxes, right? So I think that the more we can simplify what a friend is, the more we can understand, we can give them grace and hey, you know what I'm saying? So that's my perspective on it.
Thank y'all. I want to say one thing real quick. For me, there's two things, and then we'll go to the next question. But y'all mentioned knowing what your friend needs. Now me, I like to talk, if y'all didn't know that. But Country Boy is someone who, when he has his own thing going on, he likes to be by himself. I had to learn that. He called me one day and said, hey, I'm going to be basically missing in action for a few of them. So it was about 2 days later. I was like, well, how long are you going to be going through it? Because we got to talk every day. What's going on? And I said, no, don't do that. Let him have his time. Then it was 2 or 3 more days. I said, now look, how long are we in the mode where you want to be by yourself and you can't talk to me? So, but I had to learn, and I'm still learning, that sometimes it's okay to just, because I can internalize things and be like, it must be me. Maybe I'm talking too much. Maybe I'm bothering you. But I have to learn, and things like a preacher, you always walks out your street, things kept popping up talking about friendship and how sometimes you have to let people go, do their own thing, and it doesn't mean it's about you. So it's something I'm learning and working on because I do something that y'all said, like if I don't talk to you, you're not calling me, it's like, they must be mad at me, what did I do? So I agree with that. The second thing is when we talk about what we need in a friendship, when my dad died a year and a half ago, and a lot of people that I know a lot of people, and none of those people called, most of those people didn't call, they didn't come. I was a part of a big dance community, none of them came to the funeral, like it was crazy. But what I learned out of that was not that they didn't care about me, I learned that people didn't know what you need. They didn't know, which is why I'm gonna write a book eventually, about what people need when someone dies in their family. We write about grief, we write about all that, but does anyone really talk about what someone really needs at that time? I just wanted somebody to bring me a hamburger. I was at home, nobody brought me food, no one called me and my sister. So now I know that it's not their fault. It's just something that we have to learn how to say, hey, pick the phone, so you know what? I just really want food today. I don't want to cook. I don't want to get from under my covers. My daddy's gone. And so I agree with everything. It is something that I'm learning and working on, that not to be mad or feel like people aren't your friends because you don't tell them what you need. Does that make sense? So I agree with all of that, but I want to add that a little bit. This is going to be the last one on friendship. And I think this one's important. Another thing, I don't like to let go. When you're my friend for life until you do something wrong, and I still be trying to be your friend. But have you ever outgrown a friendship? I think that's the hardest thing for me, to outgrow a friendship. But you do. Sometimes you're that person can't move to every step that you're gonna make. You know, I think you mentioned something about not having time because you're focused on certain things. Sometimes those friends aren't trying to go where you're going, or they need to be let off at the bus stop so you can move forward. This is something at 56 years old, I'm just learning. There's things I want to do, I want to elevate, but staying with the same, type of people, and not saying they're bad people, but they're not going the direction. So how do y'all feel about outgrowing a friendship? Have you ever done that? And is it easy? Was it hard? And you can't outgrow my friendship. So.
Well, what I would say to that is, when you take a hard look in the mirror at yourself and you see where you are pushing to go, where you're going, and then you reassess the people who are around you, how have they supported you through the years at the different stages of life, even the fights, the quarrels that you may have had, right? When you can look back into that and say that you've given more than what was given to you, there was not an even trade, let loose. You have to release them. And if you need to mourn the relationship for a period of time, mourn that relationship, because that was something possibly that was very inspiring at a time in your life, someone that you needed at a time in your life, so mourn that and let it go.
I think it's very interesting and timely that you're asking this question today, because I actually just posted a video this morning across social media talking about letting people go when you need to. As a person like myself that's completely addicted to personal development, addicted to growth, the hardest thing to do is to understand that everybody can go wrong. And the more you continue to grow, the more you continue to elevate yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, what's going to happen is you're going to come across other individuals that are not where you are. And it's okay. The problem is not the fact that they're not where you are. The problem is that they stay stagnant in where they are. And if I allow you to stay around me with where I'm going, you're possibly going to bring me down if I'm not putting you up. So you have to understand that where God has taken you, everybody can't go. And that's okay. You need to learn how to assess the individuals that are going to push you as you push them. I've learned to treat relationships like math, which means if you're not in my life to add and to multiply, then I have to do the math and divide and subtract. For me personally, there was a gentleman that I used to work with, And we were on the same age group. We played basketball together. We played video games together. We did a lot of different things. But I realized that he had this demon that he was fighting. And this demon was a demon of vengeance. He always felt like he had to get somebody back, if somebody did something. And I realized he was really battling and fighting this demon. And I realized that it got to the point to where I saw him going down a path, a dark path. And I told myself, it was three of us, it was me, him, and then we had another mutual friend. We all worked together, we all played games together, everything. I said, you know what, bro? I'm gonna let you continue this relationship with him, but I'm gonna back away. I'm not gonna call him anymore. We're still cordial, I'm gonna back away. They continued their relationship, and unfortunately, about a year or two later, this same gentleman kidnapped his own child, shot his wife in the head, and then took himself out. Now, I could not have foreseen that coming, but I did see the demons that he was fighting, and I prayed for discernment. So when I saw that, I took it upon myself to distance myself, knowing that he was not in a space where I could help him because he rejected my help. So that is the one circumstance that stays with me to this day about a situation that I had to just let it go.
Wow.
All right, and then I think for me, because my circle is already small, and part of what that is when we started like building the business and doing what we're doing, as we started to grow in that, I'm super excited. So I'm talking to the people that are my friends, I'm talking to people that are family, and I'm just telling them about, hey man, we got to do this weekend, we met that person this weekend. And what I started to see is they weren't as excited and happy for me as I would have been if they were coming and telling me the same thing. And so then when I would go around, now all of a sudden I'm feeling like I have to dim my light.
Yeah.
I have to turn my shine down because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable with what I'm telling you. I have to talk about certain things with you. I got to try to downplay it. And so once I learned that, it became difficult. It was difficult at first because this is family. Like this is the people I grew up with. This is the people I helped raise. Or these are like the few friends that I had who put y'all every weekend. We on the same basketball team and stuff. And then as we started to build and we started to grow and we started to move, all of a sudden I'm like, I can't tell you certain things now. And if I can't tell you certain things, if you can't be as happy for me as I would be for you, then what am I really doing? So that became part of it. And then the other part of it is the fact that, number one, Ashley is my best friend. Like we've been best friends for like 27 years. And almost to a detriment because like I really don't have to talk to anybody else. Like there's a few people, my cousin is one, he's here behind the thing, but it's a few people that I keep in touch with. But I'm also the type, my dad was military, and so we moved around a lot. And so I can not talk to you for years, but when I see you again, it's like I just talked to you yesterday. And to me, that's normal. But to other people, they're like, that's weird. Like I didn't talk to you for 2 years. How you coming back like we're still cool? So that's also a thing. And Ashley's been on me for years about this. And so I've been working on it about keeping in touch more often, just because for me, not being in contact like that, I'm like, that's perfectly fine. Like, I don't have to talk to you. You can call me. If you're in my circle, I might not have talked to you for 8 years. Mm-hmm. If you call me and be like, hey, Corey, I need, or can you do? It's an instant yes. Like, I don't even have to think about it. It's like, let me just figure out how to maneuver and get to where you need me at. And so that's one of the things I think with friendship for me that I've worked on.
How many of us in this sitting, it resonated what he was saying with us about having to dim your light or, yeah.
That's one of my favorite quotes. And I saw it on, what was it? Coach Carter. It was the first time I saw it, where it's like you have to, when you shine, you subconsciously give other people the right to shine too.
Yes.
And so that's like a quote. I have that.
I
The
love
whole
that.
thing I made. I'm an artist, but I made a whole thing about it. Like it's my favorite. It's my favorite quote. It's part of it.
Anybody else want to take that on?
I think, me personally, I think, it's just a part of life. Yeah, I just think it's a part of life. Like, outgrowing relationships is just a part of life, right? Yeah, it's just.
Oh, you been growing out of them?
Yeah, just outgrowing relationships is part of life, because as you grow, then you come into different relationships. Like, I just think it's natural, right? Because everybody's not gonna go where you're going. Everybody can have the same perspective. Some people content, some people not. So it's just natural. And I think a lot of times we make it personal. You know what I'm saying? Instead of understanding, like, this is a natural maturation of how life, how
But
it evolves.
what if they keep calling you? They keep calling you, like, bro, I can't answer this phone. But they just keep calling, It's like, no, I don't need to. My wife won't let me. She won't let me know that.
Oh,
But
no.
no, I'm with you though. I kind of like, especially like being a business owner and thinking that, man, everybody should be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And then realize that 99% of my friends, they never gonna be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
They work.
Yeah.
And they're not me. They don't wake up and think like I think. So, and it's kind of like, man, I talk to my wife all the time about it. Like, she was like, man, I don't know. But what's crazy is it'd be years later, and then they'll come back and be like, oh, we seen the vision. It's like, you ain't see that vision. You know what I'm saying? But they see it because they can physically see it.
Mhm.
But God shared something with me years ago. He said, stop sharing your vision with people I never gave a vision to but you. So don't share it with them. This is for you. You trying to validate a vision that they can't see. Because it never was for them. So
Yeah, that's crazy. My dad told me it all the time. He said, your vision, not everybody's vision. Everybody's not gonna see it. That is so true.
Mr. Miller?
Birds can't see what the eagles can.
In my case, I found that it's very difficult for me to be around insecure people. For instance, because I don't control what I do. I learned at a very young age that God has his hand on me. So God directs my past. And everything I've ever done in my life is not because I'm so great. It's only because God has directed me to do it. And I was being faithful and I did as God directed me to do it. So I don't know what God they speak to, and I don't know what God has said to them. You know? But I remember years ago, and the thing is, if you're self-motivated and if you want to achieve in life, you got to be around people that want more or have more than what you have. For instance, I had a guy gave me a ride one day in an S550, and I'm sitting in the back seat of the car, and I said, my God, how did you get a car like this? But it planted a seed, so 2 months later, I had one, you know. I had a friend bought a Bentley. You know, I said, my God, how does he get a car like this? And I bought a Bentley. So you have some people that are so set in their mind, say, this is it. You know, this is all I want, and this is all I'm going to ever have, and they're satisfied with that. And then you have someone like me that has no limit on what he can do and what he wants, and where God is taking him.
Okay, Takia, did you want to say something? Okay, so this is what I was gonna say. I like what Corey said, because I feel like we need to normalize, not necessarily abandoning a friendship if it's sort of off kilter, but maybe allowing it to change or even downgrade. Because like I have girls I used to be best friends with, and I still really consider them my best friend, but we just don't talk all the time. But if I run into them, it feels just like it always felt. It's just not, I'm not in the season of I can be with you all the time like I once was. So I feel like that is, you know, one aspect about growing a friendship, but you don't always have to just abandon a relationship just because it changes. So that was my thing.
Two or
Last
three
comment.
things, two or three things to piggyback on. First, having a relationship with God. God became a lifelong friend for me.
Definitely.
Personally. And then secondly, I've never had a girlfriend type friendship. For whatever reason, I really don't know.
What do you mean?
No, that was part three.
She's too cute. That's what it is.
You gotta hear part three. I do disassociate myself with people who are intentionally mean. Like, it takes a lot of energy for somebody to be mean. When people going through seasons in their life and they change it, I don't really take that personal, because we all gonna go through different changes in our life. So if you're at a point where I think you stagnant, you might be stagnant in that season. That don't mean I gotta remove myself. I might be that friend who come in and just like push you a little bit more, if that makes sense. Therapy. I was gonna piggyback on what he was saying, and Corey.
Yes.
Yeah. In therapy, I took therapy about 10 years ago. And in therapy, I learned that you get what you put out in relationships. For example, I had a friend in therapy with me, and she wanted a hug from just a family member. She said, I will go to my family reunions and I will want my mom to hug me, my aunt to hug me. And the therapist said, you go hug them. That's what you do. You get what you want out of relationships, but you got to be the one that initiated. You looking for people to know and be a mind reader, but that's not reality. People cannot know what you're thinking, but you know what you're thinking. So.
All right, love that. Country boy also does not believe in cutting off, but what I do think is maybe not cut off, but after a certain time, especially someone like me who I don't like let people go. There are times where sometimes you have to cut off because that person or those people are bringing you, making you not happy every single day. You're always there in your mind, or even when you're wanting to go. I know y'all heard of this when they're talking about your little event or your little festival or your little, the littles. I've decided I'm going to let go of those littles. I had an entire, not to brag, but I had an entire festival last year, entire R&B festival filled to capacity off of $300. Me and God. And I woke up some mornings, and this is how I used to tell him, I have a little office. It was me and God crying, like, look at, I don't know if y'all ever heard me say, I was talking to him like he's my homeboy. He's like, look what we gonna do. What we gonna do now? Because they said they can't do it without this amount of money. What I'm supposed to do? If I tell you, my festival came to life last year. And to go back to saying people we hang around, the Christians used to say something about hanging around with people, I don't forget what y'all said, but hanging around people that were better than you, that's not the term. But I used to say, I don't like that. I don't really like that. But I've learned, like I told you, I'm learning some things. I've learned that that's really true. I think Clarence thinks I'm teasing him when I tell him he be in all these big places and I'm trying to get the way he going. I want to be there. I see his bill like, well, I didn't get invited to. I posted today. I'm not understanding why I'm not getting invited to the big stuff. It's time for me to be elevated. And then I'm gonna go delete it. That's like, no, that's really what I feel. But seriously, it's time to hang out with people that have the dreams that you have. And I may disagree with people or think about, I ain't like that because that's not nice, that's not kind. But this time in my life, it's not about being kind. It's about being the boss and getting what I want out of life instead of giving everybody else money. Everybody walking out with the money pockets full and, oh, nice Trina, she let me do it. She did it for me for free. That's gone. That is gone. So 2 things, yes, I'm okay with letting people go when they're not benefiting my life anymore. But also, yes, my goal is to hang out with people who are already where I'm trying to go.
If I can over here with my big mouth, I'm gonna just say this. It's not that I don't not cut people off. I came from a country, okay? And this is what I learned in the country. You put people in the position that they show you they can play.
Yeah.
If I know and you done show me you good at coming off the bench, I am not gonna put you in the starting lineup. Now you may start on somebody else's team, but mine, you have shown me that. So I'm gonna leave you in the position that you have shown me that you have the capacity to play.
That's right.
100.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jim drop.
That was better than yours,
Well, I wanted to throw out just a question. In business, and I think we all up here have businesses, it's a difference to me, I find, where you have associates and you have friends.
Yeah.
You
have to learn how to
you associate
absolutely
with people,
Absolutely.
but it's not so much a friendship.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's not a friendship. So that's probably why I haven't had
Yeah.
as many friends.
See, I be saying everybody my friend.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't really throw out the word friend so
Yeah.
often
I
because
do.
it's so much value that comes
Absolutely.
with having a friendship.
Yeah.
that friendship because you're so vulnerable.
Mhm.
But associates, I can associate with you. I can be happy for you. I can
And
can
say
cry
bye
with you. I
now.
can have empathy with you. But
I get
friendship
that.
is so
Yeah.
much deeper.
Definitely.
Even acquaintances.
Exactly.
So we're gonna get into this. Does anybody need to take a restroom break, stretch legs, anything like that? Okay.
I think it was like.
So we're gonna go into the dating portion. Have men and women switched roles in dating? Do y'all think? Was that a real call for?
Andre Coffin.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna pass the mic away. Now, I am getting married. This is not my fiance, but there is somebody that I did have a relationship with that I came to the realization that he really wanted to be courted. And I respected that, but I'm not that girl.
Yes.
Bowed out respectfully.
Give me that.
You
say
say
one question.
Oh, well, I mean.
So y'all think the roles have switched when it comes to dating, like men not courting like they used to versus waiting to the woman to court? The first thing on my list, I do have a list. The first thing on my list, I get a man that knows how to plan a date. So courting. Go ahead, John. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
You ready for this?
I'm not ready for it.
You're not ready for this.
Go take it.
Okay, when it comes to dating, go with who you like.
Yes.
There you go.
And it's like, and you're supposed to treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want, it sounds good.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Ladies,
That sounds
if there's
all
a
good.
guy that you see and you want, talk to him. Because they may not know that you're interested. And you treat them the way you want to be treated.
So maybe I need to rephrase the question.
No,
rephrase.
don't rephrase.
Let's rephrase this question. The
Do
question,
we want to be courted?
we're not saying that we, and this is for a man or a woman.
Right.
The roles have been switched. But what we're saying is, let me see if I can say it right. See, I'm not talking about we stood over there and waited for you to come to us. I'm not saying that either.
I'm not saying you should,
Okay.
but I'm saying it would help.
But, and so I
You're
come
saying
to
if
you.
rules
So what's your
reverse and rules
question?
change, do men want to be courted?
So
No, I
what's
didn't
the
even
question?
say men.
So
I said have the rules been switched? Have the roles been switched?
courted as
Can
in.
somebody help me?
Yeah, change it.
Somebody was trying to say, because I don't want to say what I really want.
Say what you really want to say.
Yeah, I need clarification too.
I feel like in today's society, it's not like roles have been switched. I think we kind of out of traditional ways. A lot of people out of traditional ways. Like a woman will approach a man.
Right.
Nowadays, that's not traditionally how it was done. Not saying it's right or wrong.
Right.
We've been taught that a lady make herself president, but she's not about to approach that man.
Right.
Court him. I don't know. Women like to be courted, of course, initially, but we're going to reciprocate.
Right, that part.
Yeah, we
Did
don't
you say reciprocate?
Yes.
What'd you say about reciprocate?
We're
Reciprocating the fact that we acknowledge you and that we're gonna take that extra step, but it's traditionally done by the male first.
Okay.
What?
John, you gonna leave it okay?
Andre,
No,
Andre.
but the results, what you get from that is the results you get. If you're gonna sit back and there may be a guy that you like and you're interested, but you waiting on him to make a move and you don't make a move, you might sound
So
like
how
a
do you
good
feel
guy.
about a woman making a move?
The same way we know.
I'm just asking, I said, how do you feel about us making a move? I come
Love it.
So you want women to make the move?
That would be nice.
It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter because
Why wouldn't
some
you
people
make
are
a
shy.
move?
Some guys, a guy may be shy.
Yeah, some guys.
I'm saying some guys just shy, so
But-
it doesn't matter.
Let's hear it from our.
They're not shy. I'm sorry. My name is Stormy Monday, and I'm from Alabama. And I don't know if you can understand about this accent, but I'm single. Well, not really, but I am. Situationship. This is difficult. But listen, being single, I go out and I meet people, and men do not approach me. Do you see me? Do you see me? I'm approachable. I'm
Sure?
fun.
Are
I
you
am.
sure?
No, I
Your
am.
demeanor.
Do they know
there's
that?
a lot that matters.
That don't got nothing to do with
That's
it.
everything to do with us.
If I'm
You're telling me what you are, but they don't know who you are. They don't
if I'm coming to you and I'm, hey, what you drinking? How you doing? You looking
Okay,
nice.
then you're
I
approachable.
talk.
Okay.
They won't talk to me. They look, and that's it. I speak to everyone when I go anywhere. I'm approachable. I promise you.
Well, I think what it is though, because I get a chance. We have a podcast studio. We get a lot of people come to the studio, so I get to meet younger men that's on podcasts, and I get to hear the conversations that they're having. The thing is, they're not seeing that these young men not seeing what is chivalry. They're not. Their mind is like thinking kind of like what you're saying, but at the same time, for instance, I tell my wife all the time, you got somebody on the podcast, a woman, you two guys, y'all ain't walk the lady out. I gotta walk the lady out. But, oh, my fault. It's nighttime. What are you guys doing?
He literally has to tell them, hey, walk her out.
What are we
Hey,
doing
open
here?
the door. Like,
So I think we need to show we need to show that generation of what's.
I could agree
Go
with
ahead.
that. It's the old one.
So are you in
But
between? Well, I'm sure she's not dating that generation.
Yeah.
No, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, you know, but the roles have changed.
It has.
Women, especially Black women, we're more educated, we're making more money, and so I think that intimidates guys. And so a lot of guys are like, I want you to approach me because I'm not sure if you will talk to me.
How
How can they be intimidated? They don't know what you make.
Yes, it is. Let me tell you something. When someone walks in with an energy, you can tell if they have. Yes, you can tell if they have something going on. Versus if they do not.
No,
But see, Antonio, you have, well, let me stop. So, wait, time out. So you guys saying, I hear what you're saying. You're saying guys don't think like that, but you're thinking about a guy of your caliber.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So because me and I know I'm fun. I know I look fun, and I've had people say, "Hey, so and so want to talk," but that's a no for me. That's a red flag. Somebody else got to tell me that you want to say something to me. But when I walk in, I know. But people have said I'm on a approachable, or they think I got it all together. They don't even know. They tell me I got it all, so they don't know.
Not because of money. It's because I'm gonna tell you something.
I mean,
It's
it's
more
not
so
money, though.
because
It's not
of
just
looks
money.
versus money. We can be intimidated by a woman looks more so than money.
I don't even think necessarily. I don't even think that it's necessarily the money. I think.
Hold on.
I don't think it's necessarily the money. I think what happens is when a woman is successful and she has her shit together and she's a boss and she wants you, but she doesn't need you, they move with a different energy.
Thank you.
And I think a lot of brothers that,
We focused on the money.
yeah, and I think a lot of guys, when that type of woman walks in, if they're not sure of themselves and confident in themselves to walk up and talk to them, that's why that type of woman stays single.
I disagree.
That woman is probably educated. She has her
The reason
mind.
why I disagree with some of that because when the women always get offended when the man asks the question, "What are you bringing to the table?" The woman always come and say, "Oh, I am the table." Hold on, how are you the table when? For me to get where I was at today, I had to meet my wife to elevate to the next level. That's everybody's saying that. Oh, I'm a boss. Two bosses never gonna bump. They're never gonna get together because the man, he'll alpha male, alpha female. They bumping heads because they both thinking like, okay.
I'm right. No, I'm right.
But I feel like that's a lot of social media because my friends who are Black couples and who have been with each other, who started from the ground up, it is not what you bringing to the table.
No,
they do not. They don't ask that.
That's true. But
I
hear them in the conversations though a lot. I hear it a lot.
Yeah, that's a common question.
Yeah.
That's not a question. Like you
Yeah,
said, that's not a question that people who are really married
Because we really mad for
Right, us too. And but when
But it's
you're
different
when you're
when you come
dating or
together.
you're somewhere, you don't typically hear someone. Now, yeah, they playing on a podcast. They trying to get some views and some clicks. They some move. But in real life, you do not hear a lot of people saying, "What you bringing to my table?" No. How many women do we know, girl? Women. How many do we know has been putting up with a broke, sorry man because they believe that they are going to grow and they can build them. There's a lot. So it's not about
A guy with a broke, sorry woman who they thought they was gonna deal with. No way.
That's correct. And that's my point. That is my point. We've all dealt with men and women that are not at the caliber that we want them, but we are steady pouring into them and trying to build them.
But we're the
Because
only race
that's
that
the
have
life.
black women are
That's
the only
the
race
life.
that have that problem. We're the only race of people that say I'm strong, I'm black, I'm independent, I
Sir,
don't
we
need
had
this,
to,
I'm
sir.
a boss.
Sir, we had to.
You did
All
not
right,
have
but
it.
hold on.
Are you serious?
We're the only race.
You
That,
did
not
not
only
have
are we
it.
the only race, they don't understand where it came from, right? They don't understand it's a systematic design that created that to create. So when you look at the beating of the drum with Willie Lynch, when he said we're gonna destroy the male image, we're gonna put the woman out in front, we're gonna make her strong and independent. They said that in 1619. That's what they said. They said we're gonna put. So she's gonna take her young female. She's gonna raise her young female to be strong and independent. They don't understand the Baby's law when in 1865 when they started locking up men because they didn't have. So right after prison, right, it was intentional. So when you go around, you tell a man I'm strong and I'm independent. That's not your natural design of a woman, right? You're not. So and another thing, it goes vice versa. So as black men, we have to understand why our black women are how they are too, right? So it's a system, and we're not going to get anywhere when we're telling black men, you are broke, I make this, I'm the boss, I do this right here. And then black men turn around and tell women, oh, you bitch. So it's a system that's designed that has us going around in this circle, right? Until we understand, like, hey, we're equal, right? We have our strengths and our weaknesses.
We need each other.
But we need each other, right? Like we can't we're not going to continue on to exist if we don't come together. Like so, that's their design to keep us at this financial thing, right? Because it doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, we need one another, right? And so I say all the time, our black women are so strong, so powerful. There's so much. Men are more single, right? So men work more. It's like women can do so many different things at one time. Men can't, right? But men can't. But we have to understand those are the strengths that we have, right? But you need us just as well as we need you. Until we get to that point, we're going to continue this rendezvous circle of attacking each other.
Black men, we want black women. We love our black women. We want to be with our black women. But we don't want to fight with our black women.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, me and my big country mouth just got this to say. My opinion, because I'm 5 times successful, so I got some things I learned, is that for each one of you female who are with your husbands and Sheba who is about to be, I can tell you this, the reason that they are is because that man did one thing. He made her feel safe.
Amen.
If we all that I'm a strong woman, you know why? Because she don't feel safe for you.
Cardi B got a song right now.
So that's it. I'm gonna sit over here.
That was a good one, Country Boy. Yes.
That was dropping you.
Country Boy, I got a question for you though.
Ask the question. Please ask.
I got a question for you.
I'm not on the panel.
But to unpack, so
Man, 73%
you might
black.
have heard a trigger word,
Yeah.
but like you said, black women have, unfortunately, because our black men were taken away in so many stages in our history, we have had to put on this coat of armor to take care of the family.
Yeah.
Not by choice, but by design, as you stated. So it's not to say that either a gender is better than the other, but it is to say that we have made a bunch of sacrifices so that we could take care of the family while trying to uplift our husbands, our boyfriends, our men that are in our lives. So it's not just we think we boss women, we walking in here, we this and that. No, we've had to do that. We have to do that in the workplace. We have to do that at home. We have to do that when we're just walking down the street. we have so many coats of armor that we have to put on. And so when people say, oh, well, these women, they think they bosses and they think they run this and no, it's really rude.
But let me tell you the percent.
Well,
So let me say
black
one
men got a lot
thing.
to deal with too.
That's true. Percentage. Let me say the percent. I'm gonna say one thing about the peer research about black men. I'm gonna give y'all some statistics that's gonna blow y'all away. Black men are the 64% more active in their child's life than any other race. Black men, right? We are 56% take care of our kids, right? You would never hear that. You would never hear so you always hear the black women, but they're never, because the thing is to build the black women, because you know why? Because you pose no threat to them, right? Black men pose a threat. Yeah. So this is why they want you out there like that, because you don't pose no threat to the white man. But we're 64% more active in our kids' life. We're 56%, we take care of our kids. Now we're the number one to have kids out of wedlock, right? But at the end of the day, they make it like you would never know those statistics. They feel like they make it like black men don't take care of the kids. We don't you would never know we're the number one.
The thing is, black men will raise more black men, which is what they fear. So they don't want that. They don't want that. That's the design when they do that. So when black women be like, we know it's us. We're in this together, right? Because they attacked us. This is why they stripped away the head of the black man. So you can be that. So you can turn around and push this narrative about black women, and then you keep this thing, and it's going to make men feel less empowered, right? So man, we as black women, I take it for both. Black men, when they talk about the black men calling women bitches and hoes and all this stuff like that, they don't say these people trying to make money. But look at the record companies that's promoting this shit. Right? They don't want to push it. Out of jail and make $1 million and get somebody
we
out
have
of
to
college.
understand the system that's behind all this shit and just stop attacking one another, right? Until we get there, none of this shit gonna matter nowhere.
Like that. Courtney, were you about to say something? Then we're gonna have one more, then we're gonna move on.
I want to go back to your original question. So the original question was how the roles switched, right? And so I think it ultimately boils down to survival. Like we're all in survival mode. So whether life experiences has forced us to be in survival mode, it's a reason why we behave the way we behave, why we interact the way we do, why we think we're approachable, but we're not. Like those are the things that come with life experiences. So I think, again, I'm gonna go back to my brand, when we allow each other grace, because we have to know that men have been through stuff, women have been through stuff. And so there's a reason why everybody thinks the way they do. Everybody has their perspective on this and that. But at the end of the day, we all want one thing, right? We want to be loved. We want to be in a relationship. We want to be in a marriage. We want to feel safe. And so until we learn how to let our guard down and let the person know, like, hey, this is what I want, then we're going to see more and more single people. And so I think you just have to be open to, number one, learning about the person. Number two, looking at yourself and saying, okay, what is it that I need to work on? Okay, I think I'm approachable, but nobody's approaching me. So what am I doing that I can change? Can I ask somebody, like, do I look approachable? Like, those are the things that I think we have to become vulnerable in order to do. And then we also have to know that everybody has a different perspective, and that's okay. Like, hear them out, because it's all coming from a place of life experiences, something that they've been through that caused them to feel this way. And so I just want everybody to be open-minded. I don't think the roles have switched. I just think that we're all identifying our roles, right? Even in our marriage, like we're learning. We're still learning. Every year we learn something about each other. We have marriage meetings where we reflect, like, how did the week go? What do we need to work on? We have arguments. We have it out. But those things are important so that we learn and we grow and we continue to stay together as a unit.
So guys, time out for a minute. We're gonna take a quick break. We don't have much more, but that was a big one. So we're gonna take a break so y'all can stretch your legs, go to the restroom, get something to drink.
Can we just hear what our was gonna say?
Oh,
yeah. Put us on notice. Let's go.
And say your age first, because you kind of got it in between perspectives.
I forgot most of it now. So
One thing I'll say is, as a speaker, I've learned to respect the mic. Gotcha.
So if there are 1, 2, 3 people speaking, I'm not gonna say a word.
I got it.
Because I have to respect the mic, because I want people to respect the mic if I have it.
I understand
So
that.
that's why I didn't say anything.
Love
I don't remember most of what I was gonna say, but I will say this. The question was, have the roles been reversed? It depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to everybody on this panel, no. If you're talking to the general public, the average individual, in a lot of ways, yes, the roles have been reversed. And there are a lot of reasons as to why the roles have been reversed. Antonio spoke to some of the reasons systematically. He's 100% accurate. There's also, what we haven't talked about, what nobody else has said, it's also because of social media and the male ego. The male ego systematically and over time has been shattered. It's broken. That's why you have so many men lashing out emotionally, because they were not taught how to handle their emotions. They were not taught to go to therapy, how to handle their past traumas. And because of that, they don't know how to handle rejection. So if I don't know how to handle rejection, if I have a fragile ego, I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to possibly be rejected by a woman. So for that reason, there are a lot of men that are not open to approaching a woman because they don't want to deal with the possible rejection.
But what they gonna do?
It's a lot easier to swipe right. It's a lot easier to swipe right. And now we have a social media, and now we have a swipe On top of that, social media has allowed us to be whoever we portray ourselves online and hide behind the screen. So now, if you say something I don't like, I can block you. I can unfriend you. So now, when you get into see, I'm a mindset coach. When you do something repetitive, that repetitive action gets easier and easier to do. So now, if I can block you online, but I can't block you easily in real life, I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to have to. So I'm going to refrain from those possible circumstances. And that's just part of what I had to say.
I love that. I love that. That was worth waiting for.
5-minute break.
So during this commercial break, we just want to thank Calendars for letting us have our event here. Where are you? Say something during the commercial break. But maybe we're gonna talk again. Let me see if we have a commercial break. I didn't even think about it like that. Never mind,
This she go ready. Come here, Teresa. Come here.
But we do have, we're live. So.
Come here, Teresa. We live. Come here, woman. Come here. Come here. Look, hey y'all, look here. This is the one, the only, the mind behind.
That's what they said.
Y'all get intimidated online. Look, here she is. Hey, Teresa, thank you so very much for letting us come out. Man, you are magnificent. Look, now tell these people about it. Now I know you do live because I've seen some videos walking around up in here. So, share with these people the specials and everything you got going here.
Something I want to add to several businesses. So,
open 6 days a week. On Tuesday, Sunday, and I usually have on Tuesday. I have 2 times Tuesday, Wednesday we have Wednesday live downs, and Thursday we have open mic, which is the comedy poetry. That's what I'm saying. Or whatever. That's Thursday. My daughter night when she started ladies night or Friday night. Saturday night, we did Miss Leo School. And then Sunday, we still start Sunday off for Sunday gospel brunch, as well as, that's, we're gonna end it with old school R&B blues on Sunday. So that's our lineup, Sunday, Tuesday, Sunday, and then we're also doing, game night, just, just all kind of things. And don't forget, we also have upstairs, I have to rent, for your birthday parties, any type of celebration, birthdays, baby showers, anything like that. That's upstairs in my 330. So I got a lot of things.
Oh, I know.
Remember, I'm located at 12288 West Timer in Sharon, here. So y'all get here, look me up. I'm on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And Helen Lewis Lounge, HTX, as well as Helen Lewis Events.
Follow her. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Y'all, look, we here at Calendars. Where is Calendars? 12288 West Hammer. 12288 West. I was told I had to behave, okay? That's what I was told. Look, we on break right now. We get live. She got it. Wonderful panelists. Man, y'all hang tight. We'll be back in just a few minutes and coming back on here. And y'all stay around to the end of the show. Stay around, hang around. And look, we still here, so y'all come on down 12288 West Ham Drive. Come on in.
It's the first one I did it.
You're emotional
You're only gonna see it.
Right. So only emotional ties to it, like whatever it is, like when somebody's coming to something that's opposed to what you think what you want, the person like for me, I'm used to it. Like I love you. So you understand. I got all past the law. No, it was a felony. After 1966, right? You feel like maybe you have to know this felony. They put the black man in prison. Well, guys,
What you think about that wasn't we really do the math. People don't think that. They don't think about it. I'm gonna get out.
They was denying together, man.
Oh no, they still do. Yeah, they still do that.
So that's another thing.
But it's like a shame, like somebody said, like it's like they want to shame the man. If he's trying to get there, it's like. But when you take the bull by the horns, that's when you pose the threat. Because now you smart, you got money, you like, you know what I'm saying?
I've done it somewhere. So I would sit there and eat that. Actually, a teacher, I told him, they all said until let's go. There's so much you can see on social media like Yes, it's matter of fact, this is the That's why I can't get open. And I can't be just and I just get it. And then I think so. That's why I mean, it's just, and I've never had a full conversation. I don't think he knows. I will say, I do know they just red and doing this, and we can say, oh, it's yellow. So we can
Oh, Lord.
But I waited, I didn't do that until it totally recorded. So when I say that, it's like, that ain't always true. And I don't want to feel like
You know
but anyway, so when I was saying some things, so it stated years ago. Yes, I would definitely. And I thought about it. Yes, about it, trying to figure out. And then I'm still searching for this. I was so good at that. I know.
You see right here? That's actually what it is. It's brown. Oh, right here. Okay. I need to round up.
Hey, how what?
What kind you need?
No.
Let me see. Not one of your bags.
Hey. You know how long it took me to get down? Look, I ain't even want to upgrade. I had an Android.
Me too, I know.
And I was loving it.
That's why I'm doing all these upgrades. That's always they just put it out there. You keep getting like we hit the game now.
Look, you know why I had to upgrade down? You know why? Because I was like, no, you know what? They kept on sending me saying, man. How much long we got? 10 minutes? Okay. Yeah, I did my upgrade down. My whole all right, my people. Hey, y'all ready to wrap this thing? All right, my people. All right, hey, y'all listen. Y'all listen to me. I'm gonna get on the calendar right now. We about to get ready to start the second half of this thing. So look, what I need for y'all to do, man, I'm gonna bring them back. They coming back up in here. Get ready to start the second half of this. Man, probably the next 20 minutes or so. No, 20 more minutes of the show. I'm going I gotta go home to sleep. Look, so I'm gonna get out of the way. The panelists are coming back, and it's up. Look, she looked at me like, "You get out there, I see you." Yes, sir. Oh, we finna do it. Doing more than that.
But I think she has some back there. Oh, okay.
He's killing me. Bless you.
They not winning.
All right.
Oh, who got the mic? What mic is that? I don't know what mic is that. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we back once more again. We get ready to wrap this thing up. Yeah. My co-host told me I got to give y'all some more rules because I'd be like do whatever you want to do, just free fall. But I want to say thank y'all first and foremost, from the bottom of my country heart. Thank y'all for coming out. I have an announcement at the end. It's a big old surprise. Don't nobody know but me. Okay, she can. Anyway. we're getting ready to wrap this up. How much?
What I do?
I don't know. I couldn't remember from over there to over here. Thank you.
I do want everybody to get a chance to, I want to be short enough where everybody get a chance, if you have something that's coming up, to be able to announce it, because this is networking as well, which I saw y'all networking. That's what this is about.
Y'all, man, the place is packed up in here. This is excellence up in here. I mean, on the real. I mean, you know, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't got no reason to lie to none of y'all. I don't care if you like me or not. That's live or in person, okay? Y'all already know. But man, the magnitude and the energy that is here, and the wonderful people that are here, from this establishment, to the people who've come, to the guests on the panel. I really mean this. I really mean this. You know, for taking out of your time to come and to share and to be a part. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now, she just reaching for the mic. I wasn't ready for that.
I'm off tomorrow, but everybody else left. Okay, so I'm not discriminating, but I am gonna go to some of you that are married or have been married and was in business with your partner. I wanna know, because people get on my nerves. How are y'all with y'all's husbands and wives? How as a couple do you work together all day and still be desirable when you get home at in the evening time? How does that work? Like, you don't be sickening by the time you get home?
That's real.
So who wants to go first?
Yeah, go ahead now. We work every day together.
Right.
Like every day. When I say every day,
Every day.
365 days a week. We together. I think it's just a matter of, this is my best friend, you know? And it's also a matter of understanding each other's space. So like for instance, I know some days she got some shows she like to watch, catch up on, you know, so I'm just downstairs in the office or whatever. But just giving her space, and she know me because I'm the person. I won't stop working because I'm just my brain is new ideas. I keep pushing, so she give me my space. So it's like, I mean, that's my side. What's your
And y'all knowing when that person needs space, probably?
Well, she got her days. She got her days where, like, I know when she like to watch her shows and stuff like that. So, but me personally, I mean, I can work every day, 7 days a week. I don't need a break. You know, so
And y'all still in love, desire, all of that?
Listen, no one. I ask her all the time. I say, "Are you happy? What do you need?" You know, stuff like that. So, and if you're not happy, let me know. Like maybe I'm doing something wrong. So you know.
I love that you asked.
All right, so I think date nights are important. So Thursday night is our night because we like to go when everybody's not there. So we usually will block off the studio. So like Thursday nights is normally our studio is not available because that's when we go and we spend our time. But we spend a lot of time together. Like we do impromptu things. So we try not to be so like in a routine, because I think in marriage that can get boring. Like if you're always in a routine, like some people say schedule this and schedule that. Like we can't do that. Like we're very impromptu. So we'll do like spur of the moment trips, spur of the moment things. So I think just keeping that fun, being spontaneous, keeping that too in your relationship is important. And then making sure that we have our meetings and that we're always communicating about.
I have meetings.
One thing I love about him, he has a big mouth. You know, sometimes that's annoying, but also I appreciate it because I never have to wonder what he's thinking.
No.
I never have to wonder, like, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something right? Because he's always going to let me know. So I think just being vocal and communicating.
Okay, I love that. And let me say this too, because I know some of the other situations that you have worked with partners, so it won't just be married couples. I just want to mention that.
Okay, and then I think for us, because we've been together forever, we've been, at this point, we've been together longer than we were apart, which is insane. And so for us, especially when we first started out, like we worked together, like at jobs at Cracker Barrel and stuff. Like we worked together. We worked together at Lowe's.
That's crazy.
And so we built into where we're together all the time. we don't specifically do date nights, but we have so many events that we're at all the time that it's partial work, but then also it's us really just hanging out and talking and laughing,
Just having this time.
and joking. Even like they were saying, like they watch, like she has like her own shows that she watches. We like the same shows. So it's super difficult for us to even find a damn show to watch, because when she starts, she's like, oh, I was watching this. I'm like, damn, I want to see that too. Now you got to rewind it. So we're always doing that. So she'll be in there like doing that, but then also, like I have a lot of like side interests. So like I'm an artist, so I'm in my studio and painting, and then I got stuff in galleries. I'm an archer, so I really like shooting my bow and all of that. So like I'm out in the yard shooting from 40 and 50 yards. So I'm doing that, but then we're like right back together, laughing and talking and.
So y'all like really like each other.
Yes, yes.
I had a conversation with my daughter, my 35-year-old, who says she's never getting married because y'all really like each other. That's what she says that all the time.
See, and then
Gotta make her come next time.
And the funny thing is so our son, he will be 26 this year. And my daughter is 18, she's in college right now. And for Father's Day, they did like a whole little thing at our church. And so she recorded a video and put that in. And one of the most touching things, which I was like, oh, I guess I'm doing an all right job as a dad. On the video, she said that the hardest thing for her is finding a guy, because when she has guys, she's like, no, my daddy does all of this kind of stuff. Like, you're not treating me like that. That's not how a man acts.
Yes.
So
That's great. I love that.
Yeah. So yeah, he is all that, and so
And he's yours.
He's
My man.
I want to say that.
But I think the reason that we're able to work together, because we do a lot of stuff, and I'm the main interviewer for Too Loud, and so I get a lot of people that try to talk to me, right, and hit on me. He's not a jealous guy. That ruins a lot of relationships. He's not, trying to fight and he look at you. Mm-hmm. You knew what you got. Yeah. He knows, and so that is how we're able to really stick together.
That was really one of the questions.
That's one of the things, and then also he does a lot of acts of service. Just yesterday, I'm like, oh, I want something sweet. You want me to go get you some brownies, baby? Yes. Go to get HEB and get my favorite brownies. Yeah. So he does a lot of small acts of service, which is a big
That's your love
for me.
language?
Yes, that is huge for me. And he constantly does little things like that. And we communicate a lot. We've learned, because he wasn't a big talker. He's a huge thinker, super smart, huge thinker, and has all this, but I pulled out the communication where we talk constantly. We talk about anything that may have triggered us or bothered us, or something that we really like that person did. So, just like him getting brownies, or, I want some fruit, whatever. Right. Then we communicate and we share what are things that we, want from each other, and what things we dislike from each other, what bothered us and stuff like that. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And if you can't tell, she's also in school to be a therapist to get her LPC, so she'll be opening the practice. So when we're talking about this nonstop communication.
Courtney is a licensed counselor.
Oh, yeah.
Clarence, I just want you to mention, because you have a career to where and had your partner, you had to be a part, you have to be a special person to be married or attached to you in that type of relationship. Am I correct?
Oh, absolutely.
So let's talk about it.
Well, I love my wife, and I truly respect these couples who love working together 24 hours a day. But that's not something that I ever really enjoy, to be honest with you. I love a supportive wife, and my wife was definitely supportive, but to be around that person all day long, working and all that, that was a little much for me, because I enjoyed my space. And it takes a special individual. Now, in my wife's case, my wife had OCD really bad, right? So she'd come in my office and, oh, your office is junky, and want to, but even though it was junky, I knew where every piece of little paper was. You follow me?
Yes.
Or, if she wanted to correct this and correct that, I don't want to be corrected, because I know what I'm doing, and I I got the vision.
Right,
you follow
right,
me?
right, right.
But, yeah, she was very supportive, a great partner. But I really didn't need to 24 hours, maybe 12 hours.
Need a little bit of space.
Give me some space.
So,
I congratulate them.
absolutely. Being that you were, and all of y'all are kind of in the limelight, in the public eye a lot. Well, y'all weren't there before you got into, y'all already there, right? Before y'all started your business. Same here. I'm asking that question to say, how do you choose that person? How do you know that's the right person to be with? Me, for instance, I'm out a lot, and I'm only out. I can't be in the house. I don't meet nobody there. But I'm just saying, I'm out a lot. So sometimes people are like, all these. I had somebody say, you have a lot of pictures with a lot of men. I have to explain that I need a confident man, and I need someone who is secure. But you wouldn't care because you know what I'm doing. That these pictures are just pictures I have. And that's why you're not with me. But how did you know that that's the right person that was not going to be the jealous, who was going to understand the career that you're in? Because sometimes it's really difficult.
I don't think it's something that they might know. They don't been together so long, but in my case, I didn't really know. My wife was a little jealous, so I had to work with her.
Gotcha.
And explain to her that, hey, I'm a good-looking man.
Plus,
I'm very talented. And so people automatically gravitated towards me, but it don't mean anything because you're my wife, I'm with you, and I'm gonna give you the utmost respect. And once she saw that I was sincere with that, and people love to take pictures with me for whatever reason. Didn't mean anything, it's just a photo, And as you know, I have a huge social media presence, right? And my wife, for years, I didn't let her on my Facebook page. And she said, why not? I said, well, you're a little jealous. So finally, I let her on the page. And I had like over 5,000 people. And she went through everyone. And she said, you have nothing but women on your page. I said, so what? I said, you're just women. I don't even know them.
I live with you.
I'm with you. But once she understood that, she was fine and she was on board.
Sometimes it does make sense.
So I had to work with her on it, but once I did, and then she started developing her own self. She wrote books. I was helping her, become the person.
Did she understand more at that time?
Oh yeah, she was fine. Then everybody wanted to So hey, and I still back and let her have her.
Yeah.
So
and that probably showed her what you were aspiring. Of course.
We were good.
Now my sister, my sister crazy. She and her boyfriend. And they ain't doing no social media because if she see anything, it's on it. Antonio know it's on it popping. We will have to strap her down. Okay, we go on to the next question. Does emotional, I don't know who would ask that question. Y'all might ask me to explain it more, so never mind.
I like where it was going.
Does emotional intimacy affect your physical intimacy?
Yes.
Talk to me. That's what I was asking earlier. I said, when y'all are together all day long, does the desire leave? Y'all still create?
Let me answer that. Because first of all, like as a mature man, you understand like it's not just a physical act, right? You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you understand that most women come from an emotional base, right? So, quite naturally, it's just natural if the emotions, if your emotions are all over the place, like the physical, like we're not teenagers, we're not like 15, 20 years old, right? So that means something to us as we mature as men, right? And so women naturally, it's more natural for women.
Give her the mic because I want the whole look on the face.
Okay, does emotional intimacy affect your physical intimacy?
So as I'm hearing you say that, you saying like if emotionally if somebody let you down throughout the day, is that gonna affect what happens?
You want them to bust it open today.
But this is their deal if
I'm more of a communicator, so if it's communicated, it's still going down.
Oh, okay. You can get over it.
You can get over it because if we communicating it, it happened at 8:00 this morning, it's 8:00 at night.
I like that. Yeah.
No, you said no.
I
I'll speak for myself. I'm an emotional person. So if you have ruined the day, you have ruined the day.
Dries up at night.
You have ruined the night. Because I need to be able to process, unpack, all of that. So, because it depends on what happened. Now, if you spill some water on the floor, that's not ruining it. As something has happened, that has, maybe you, I don't know, it's been so long. I don't know, because I mean, I'm trying to think. Something that
You forgot your birthday. I know you would never do that, but you forgot your birthday.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, that's not.
That's not a big deal?
Yeah, it's not. I guess because we've been together so long, so
Right,
it's not.
right.
That's not something that's really. But I am emotional. So if something has happened, I can't think of anything right now. I guess I'm going blank. But if something has happened,
when you get in the car, you're gonna remember, but look at.
exactly. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Then no, I'm not in the mood. It's a whole. You know, we flirting back and forth. We sending little messages. So I'm like, oh yeah. Well, I'm also a counselor, so I'll say that if something traumatic has happened to one of my students, then that's kind of what's like in my head. That's kind of weighing on me. That's emotional.
Not necessarily something that he has.
And it could have been something that he's done, but I just use that example because that was something quick that I can think of that would affect me. If it emotionally affects me, then no, I'm not in that space. Okay. I have to be in that space. Look at him, he's real. And you said you single?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm trying to see what you gonna say. I'm trying to see what you gonna say.
She be watching these two right here. These two right here.
These two. One and two.
Now, as a man, a grown man, mature man, elderly man, if you're fine, and even when he was young, if you're fine, we can do something. But if I like you, oh, it's so much better.
Okay, I like that.
See, that's emotional too.
I know you're ready, but I like that. That's dealing with emotion too.
Yes.
I like that.
Anybody else? We're gonna go to the next question. We're gonna go back to business. How do y'all? I know some of you guys are couples and y'all are in business together. How about being in business with your friends? How has that worked out for you? Has anyone had success stories? Anybody had an unsuccessful story? Dissolve.
Being in business, I've been in business over 25 years at this point. I do not service my friends. We either it's a business transaction, or I just refer my friends to somebody who I know will take care of me. So I learned that it gets messy. Yeah, it gets messy because people come in, and it's just a relationship that you don't have. I'm not gonna talk to my clients about personal stuff. So my friends, it's a thin line with that.
So you would help my hair?
No.
So when it comes to business also, I think when it comes to like a race, us as Black people, like we look at support as like, hey, what can you do for me? Versus like we don't understand like when other races of people, when they hear business, they're like, how can I support? Like they come out, they support with dollars, right? So for the most part, like when we asking for discounts, that's what I was talking about. Like we starving the business. Like we don't understand. Like no, when you supporting me, it's about finances, right? It's about building the business, not about taking away from the business. So I think we have a misconception of like, and people that are not entrepreneurs and not business minded, like they don't understand that. They don't understand all of the money that's going out, right? And I need to make 3-4 times more. What's going on. So
yeah. And then I think I've had 2 experiences where people that were quote unquote friends and then they had to get cut off. The first one was when we were first starting. It was still just an idea. And it started off as I wasn't even like that involved. I was like the designer, the creative mind behind it. And it was Ashley and then one of her friends. And we were coming back and forth to Houston. We lived in Beaumont. So we started off as like a club review site. And then We started writing that. So they came up with the idea and I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Like I already saw where that could go. And I was like, let's do that. Fast forward to, we came up with the idea, and I'm an action guy.
Yeah.
Like once I have an idea, like I'm immediately working on that and figuring out the steps to make that happen. And then a month, 2 months later, or whatever it is, we're already in production, we're moving. So they came up with the idea. I'm like, oh man, okay, we need a website. Let me do this, that. I put together the template for the website and wasn't even live. I was like, let me show y'all, like, this is what I got so far. What do y'all think? She immediately started going, no, it was nothing but problems for like 3 days straight. Before we even got started, I was like, that's a problem. Like, we're done. And so chopped that off and then we moved on and here we are today. Fast forward to like 3 years later, because we had an office that was in the Galleria area. This was a whole thing. We had an office, it was in the Galleria area. So we were down here, we would have people come in, photo studio, all of that kind of stuff. We're partnered with somebody. We go in, we're paying him rent, and he's allegedly taking care of all the bills, right? We have a show, we're subleasing. So we have an interview and a photo shoot scheduled on a Saturday. We come down from Beaumont, we pull up at the building. When I pull up to the building, the gate is closed, there's padlock on the gate. It's a big ass sign out front that says for lease. So I'm like, what is this? So I'm calling him. I still to this day have not gotten him to answer the phone. Like
Shut up.
to this day. This is years, like, because we've been doing this for like 15 years. So this had to be at least a decade. Still hadn't talked to him. We pull up, for lease sign on the building. Now, mind you, all of my stuff is still in the building. Camera equipment, desk and sofas and furniture, like everything. So I called the sign on the lease. I'm like, that must be the landlord. Let me call him. So I called him. He was like, yeah, y'all hadn't paid me in like 6 months. He was like, so if you want your stuff, he was like, how much money are you willing to give me back? And I was like, and so I'm talking to her and I'm like, I would rather just start over from scratch than to pay for that. Like, no, like we're good. And again, I'm an action person. So that was like that Saturday. By like the next Saturday, I had already found us another spot. We were in downtown Houston. Had to go and buy all new stuff. So like, I'm very cautious when it comes to doing business with people that are really close like that. If they don't have the same drive and motivation and energy that I have. I have people all the time that are like, hey, I got an idea. I want you to help me. No, because I know you. When you say help, you want me to do the work.
Want me to do the work.
And then you want to be a part of it. And so, yeah, I'm just really cautious on that. But once I see like they're ready to move, I'm like, what do you need me to do? How can I help? So,
wow.
Not to monopolize time.
No, that was a good story.
That was a good story.
Anybody else?
I'll go find him. You want me
That's
to
what I just
what his
said.
name is? What his name is? What his name is? You tell me. You ain't even got to say, hey, you that took my boy's stuff, country boy come look for you.
But somebody mentioned this earlier. I feel like I don't get over it, but I move past it quick.
Right,
because
right.
I feel like it takes too much energy for me to hold on to that and have a grudge and be like, let me find them. And they're not even worried about me, but I'm sitting over here upset.
Right.
And so I'm like, we're already, like, it's done. I moved on. Like, we're doing this.
I'm gonna get that.
I know it's a blessing, girl.
I know you was hot.
Oh, girl. Still.
Wait till I see him.
But somebody has to be.
Should a man know how to plan a proper date?
Absolutely. As well as a woman too.
Yes, I agree. So yes, do y'all men, do y'all plan dates?
I do not.
I was trying to see what
She was trying to see if I was gonna lie. No, I do not plan today. I'm really bad at that. Now, I'm always down for whatever at the drop of a hat. It doesn't matter what it is. She can be like, let's go, I don't know, ice skating on cotton candy. And I'm like, let's do it. Like, let's do it. Like, so it's always that, but I'm also like, that is not my strong suit.
I was married for 20-some years, almost 30 years. And I planned everything. So the first thing on my list now, I do have a list. It's not long, but that list is that a man that knows how to play the day.
A red flag list?
No, that's the list. The man that knows how to play the day.
But y'all see this is a red flag list.
No, my list is the
Okay.
3 things I want. Because you have to, I've learned I have to know what I want. Even though I still have this idea. I'm saying on one of those shows where I have couples on, I say that I used to tell everybody, okay, this is what I'm looking for, da.
What's the list?
And they do all of that,
Mhm.
and then sit them down the line. That's it. But what I was going to say is I asked about planning a day because I think it's important. And for me, because being married 25 years, you have kids, you put all that work in.
I
So you
plan
want
most of
someone to
my
be able to
days
do it
though.
for you.
I like planning the
Yeah.
days.
So
I
that's
plan most of the
why
days.
it's important to me because I was the office man, I was the house manager. So that's why it's important to me.
So what's your
That's why
new thing? What's your
Yeah, what's the 3?
Oh,
Yeah.
You said it.
I know. Well, to be honest with you, people don't like me to say this, but you have to be financially stable.
So how much money is
And
that?
a little
year?
bit more than that.
How much money is that a year?
I want to go where I want to go.
So how much money he needs to make a year?
It's not really about that. He gotta be that.
So
stable.
40,000 a year?
Oh, definitely not.
But then it's a number.
So there's a number.
It's a number. It's a number. So what's the number?
I'm not gonna tell you the number, but what I will say, at this age, I know what I want and what I want to do, and it can sound not spoiled. It can sound. Some men say that's selfish, but in my 25 years of marriage, that's where me and my husband like best friends. We still have a chat with me, him, and the kids, but we struggle together. So I want to struggle. When I want to go out to eat. I don't need you pulling your pennies together, me pulling out. I want us all. I want to go out to eat. And I want to go.
100,000. You gotta make 100,000.
I didn't say that,
Okay.
but I want to go.
No, 40 ain't gonna get it.
I don't want to go somewhere and you say, oh,
No.
just a funny story. I went somewhere and it was only Scott Burgers. And I went and I had bought the ticket. I had bought the first drink. When I got there, I said, well, I bought your first drink so you can buy the next one. He was looking really, really funny. It was a real funny. I was like, well. Then finally the lady came and asked if we want something to eat. He didn't order nothing.
Oh.
So I ordered. So finally he said, well, my daughter was supposed to put some money on my card.
I ain't saying he a broke.
Or if I've been in somewhere small like Chicago Bar and Grill. And that's why some of the questions that I asked, and y'all were going through this whole story, I'm like, nah, it's a real shit. I went to Chicago Bar and Grill. Someone asked me because I went there. The waitress asked us, did we want something to drink? He said no. And I'm looking, so the waitress was like, well, Trina, what you gonna get? I said, well, I want a Moscato. Do you want something? So I said, maybe she didn't have no money. He went to the bar, got a drink, and came back to the table.
You need to reevaluate what you
So anyway, so some of the questions I asked,
And the question was, planning the day.
What you meet these dudes?
Oh, he got something to say.
I can't hear y'all.
I said the question was, do you like planning the day?
Yeah, can you plan a day?
Can you plan the day?
Mhm.
Yeah. In this case, I have a very active social life.
You do.
But I really prefer inviting my lady over and pampering her.
Yes.
Because I love to cook.
Really?
Love to cook.
Now that's what I didn't know about you.
So whatever she wants to eat, I can cook. I'm an excellent chef.
Wow.
And then, love to give her a full body massage.
Okay. Get your fat fool and rub it.
Have the food already prepared. And then your husband is already stretched out. I've got the massage table, right upstairs. Why does it have to be a time limit?
It doesn't have, I want to say it doesn't have to be. So wait, now hold on, let me say this. While you're saying first date, on that note, I was at a panel last week and someone asked that. They asked about first date, and is there a limit? They even went into asking about having sex on the first date. Like, is that a thing? Is that a bad thing? One lady said, I got married to the man that I had sex with on the first date. We're all adults, blah, blah, blah. So first date doesn't always, it just depends on what.
I met my wife, we had sex on the first date, we were married for 12 years until she passed. You know? So my thing is, we're both adults,
Yes.
you know what you want, you know what I want. And if you want this, you need to come on and bring it and let me bring it.
That's right. You know what, my mama got married.
You're with someone, and it depends on, everybody's different, everybody has to like, because I'm with somebody that likes surprises. A lot of women like surprises. I hate surprises.
Yeah.
So I can plan a trip, but I'm gonna plan a trip with you.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Because so it'll
I
be
just don't want
somewhere
you to
where
follow
we
it.
both
Yeah.
want to go, somewhere where we both.
Yeah, I love that.
And because it'll be somewhere she wants to go, and I'm like, and somewhere I want to go, she
But
let's
you
find
talk
somewhere
about
where we both want to go.
Got it.
And
Got
it
it. I like
changes.
that.
Last trip or two, we originally, because she said she wanted to go to the African American Museum in New York, and then Trump started tripping and sending troops. Like, I don't want to go there. Why not going to the Maldives?
So you got lady right now?
Mind your business.
So on that, I'm gonna kind of wind it down here, but I do want to say, Claire, that was probably the best one. But I like it because of what the kid said. So you're talking about on the first date. Is there a limit? Is there a time limit into how you have a date?
See, I think a lot of women kind of miss out because they have these set rules. Yeah. And those rules might have been cool 50 years ago. But in today's time, you know, if you meet a man, you like the man, then you need to let that man know.
Don't be no
like you.
That's what's
You know,
But that's the thing. Do you still respect that woman though?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Depending on how you know, I mean,
What you
what you did in the past is the past, and what you do with me is because I deserve it.
Right. Okay. I like that. That's what a lot of women will be thinking about. Like, what is he gonna think about me? Like,
And because if you do it with me, don't mean that you did it with Andre. You know,
Hey, Taylor, I think the audience got some questions.
Yes.
I think the audience
Back
got
here?
some questions.
Y'all have some thoughts? You get the audience back there?
Well, you know, I've been watching since the beginning. I jotted them down. I might need to put me to chat.
Candace always has a good question.
Candace always got something.
Hey, come on, Candace.
Candace always got something to say.
Candace was on a panel that, oh my God, that was on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I had a piggyback off of what he was saying. If you're just meeting somebody, you're not gonna be at their house letting them rub you down on the massage table.
No, I mean, yeah, this is the
That's
deal.
just dangerous.
No, look, this is the deal. This is the deal. I mean, most of the time, you might have already, seen the person on, you might have already chatted, you might have already been on a date, and then maybe, I invite you over.
Oh,
It doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think he never.
What day is that
I don't
though?
think
Is
he
that day
necessarily-
7 or day 3?
It could be day 1 or day 7.
Day 2? I'm just asking.
But and that's why it's so good because again, I think a lot of people have that thought because again, that just with Valentine's Day that someone had, and that was the biggest question and going back and forth was the having sex on the first date or what are you doing for that kind of thing. That was a big thing that, and most of the men were like, oh, it's mature, da da da. Of course, we had one that said what you said. We know you're doing this with everybody. They were just saying that was their concern because there's things that they wanted to do, but it's about the thought process of what they think about themselves.
Well, how well can you know somebody? I mean, it's got to be. I'm just me. I'm old. I'm sorry. I'm from the country. I mean, it's got to be just straight physical because you cannot know somebody well enough the first time you see them to be like, baby, ooh, I just want to just rub you down with some hot oil and we just.
What about if you knew each other?
I do.
You knew each other a very long time, but you just never dated.
First date.
And now you're deciding
You
to
buy the
date.
car, you test drive it. What we gonna do? Are you buying the car, you test drive it?
Well, that car right there, I'm gonna look at it through the window.
But you need to definitely, if it's someone that you're just meeting, you should vet the person.
Yes, that's
right.
And make sure that you take enough time to understand who this person is. Do they click with me? You know, you don't want to just jump in the bed with somebody. I mean, it's just a physical. I mean, I can't tell you what I'm talking about.
I still don't think.
I need to vet you, you know, and I want you to vet me because I'm gonna be looking at you like, is this something that you normally do, jumping in the bed with anyone and everybody?
And they gonna lie.
Come on.
Well, there is such thing as love at first sight.
Okay.
When you first meet someone, you know that's the right person for you. You may not say this, but they've been together for years. Sometimes you
That wasn't love.
well, it was lust in the beginning.
grew
It might be
into
love,
love.
it grew into love, but they never had broken up with each other since the day they were together. So it turned into something. So once we first see you, they feel like it was love at first sight. I would also say this is a very interesting panel. You guys have done a fantastic job of speaking and interjecting. I love the interactions. I think this is a great panel. You guys should stick together. I'd like to also thank Calendar for opening this session, opening this event for us. I love that you guys were able to interject. I think the Black men segment was explosive because they got a lot of interaction. I think that last one was about love at first on the first date, and a lot of people don't believe in that. Old fashioned don't believe in that, but you know, the newer generation, I think some people do.
I'm glad.
Some
Some
people
of
do.
y'all.
You know, the tricky part is me and my wife, y'all don't believe it. It's 11 years ago. We met on POF.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
That's what it is.
And that's the one that's
I was
on the
about to
middle.
get off. I was about to get off. She was gonna get off, and we had sent each other a message, and then that's how we met.
But was it love on first date?
There was no love on first sight. No,
It was
son.
love on first
I
date.
don't believe in that. I need to drive the car. I need to rent it. I need to be sure that I like the car.
But you know what I like about their, you know what I like about their first date? Because I know all their business. They've been on my chat show a few times. Something that I never thought of. If you do, because I don't believe it on my date. I'd be scared. I don't want nobody to put me in the trunk. I think about how she went and she invited friends to be out in the background.
She had like 30 people there. I'm by myself.
I thought that was cool because it's scary out here now. And I always think about people putting me in the trunk. I don't know why.
One thing I would add to earlier conversation, you know, music and culture has changed. You heard you talking about chivalry.
Yes.
You know, that was a song by Babyface. We listened to different genre of music then. They talked about chivalry and how we should court a woman, how we should love a woman. Now they make love to fast music and booty songs. It's a whole different culture, you know.
But I don't think a lot of people don't get a chance. That's what my wife, we got a podcast called One Marriage, Two Hustlers. But we try to let people see that there's still black love still exists.
Absolutely.
But a lot of times they don't see it because social media, that's why on social media, you might see me following 2,000 people, then you mess around, look, I want to follow 50. Because I'm not gonna let it because what you see,
right?
And you be like, man, what's going on?
And that's
So
why I
delete
think this
people.
panel was so important, so good, because you guys got a chance to share black love. You got a chance to see things in other perspectives that we don't normally get a chance to see. And I think this panel is really good for you guys to be together again because it's a great perspective from all of you guys. You know, great couples, great love, great conversation. I think you guys should continue it. You know what I mean? That's what
Thank you so much. So we're gonna end. What a way to end it on one night stand. I mean, not one night. That was another thing. I had to help everybody understand this too. They were going back and forth about the first night and one night stands. I had to help them understand that those are two different things. That is totally two different things. But anyway, I want to thank y'all first for coming out and joining us. Each and every one of y'all were very special and dear, and it just makes you happy. When we talk about support. That's what this was. Y'all come out supporting, making this network.
Go, nigga. I just got something for you, guys.
I'm not gonna go without you.
You
I never did get my introduction tonight. So I'm gonna give a shameless plug before he takes the mic and does his thing. I'm giving my second annual live R&B extravaganza. Try not to say festival extravaganza. What I was blessed to get was someone many years ago. We were sitting. I'm sorry, y'all. We were sitting at a bar, and I mentioned to him that I wanted to have this Zydeco festival. Told him the whole story, and he financed the whole thing. Well, he has shown back up, and I was telling him, hey, I need $750 to pay for this deposit because I was gonna do that to Shay. I needed $750 to give her, and he said, you know what? Why don't we partner? Sure. That's why you don't burn those bridges. But anyway, he is helping me because the biggest thing about it is always financing those deposits because this is live bands. They don't play. But long story short, it is June 27th. And y'all believe it or not, that is my wedding anniversary. That was my wedding anniversary. June 27th
Man, hold up.
2026. There's gonna be several live bands that I have signed. Roy Anthony, I don't know if y'all know who that is, but Roy Anthony is really, really cool. He does a lot of music with Keith Sweat, but he's gonna be my headliner. It'll be Blaine the Comic, Will Darrell the Comedian, Eric and Nisha Cortez, Spud is supposed, Spud Howard, I don't know who that is. He just won Star Search. He's supposed to be there. So I'm telling y'all all that to put it on your minds, because I love y'all to come and support that. I'm really excited. And let me just throw this out here too. I am still looking for sponsors because he ain't paying it all. So, but I'm looking for sponsors. And the biggest thing about this is celebrating Black Music Month, and also a celebration of the lives of T2, Muhammad T2 alum, who was my mentor. He owned the Red Rooster until he passed. And then Scott Gertner, who owned the
Skybar.
That one.
And Scarp.
Rhythm Room. And the reason why these two men are important to me is because they gave, first of all, when Tito passed, Scott hired me to work. He was the first one that allowed it. But also they gave live musicians the place to get their crowds, hone their skill. And they just have done a lot for live music. So I want to give back, and it'll be any student that's planning to attend TSU and major in music will be who will be able to apply. So, all right, we're gonna pass the mic.
Hey, 1 second. You know, if we go to a restaurant, we always tip the waitress. I think we need to put some money in the hat for Miss Teresa. She has expenses here, and we have.
Of course.
Give her something.
Somebody said I agree. So the statement was we want to make sure that we celebrate calendars, and also those of you who did donate online or pay. I don't think I got anything on my cash yet, but we're gonna also make that donation to Miss Teresa. So thank you again for. Did you want to come on while in front of the panel and say anything? Miss Teresa.
Well, I would just like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you so much, Cowboy, for choosing calendars to host your event here. And for all of you wonderful people on the panel, you all had some excellent answers to her questions. And thank you so much. Those were great questions, excellent answers. And I just want to thank you all.
Thank you.
And then also, y'all come back and patronize
just
here
about to
at
say.
Calendar. And I also have an event space upstairs. So if y'all, need a birthday party or whatever, I have a beautiful place upstairs that you can rent out as well.
So we want to make sure we patronize why she allowed us to have this place. Should I say it out loud? For free. She donated because she is helping the community and helping us media people, and so we're gonna make sure that we patronize her.
Yes.
I know you have something going on. I want to make sure I'm done. Ceremony. Ceremony is a new event. I guess it's new, but she's Black owned. It's right on Providence downtown. So that's where the festival is the extravaganza is gonna be. So y'all check it out on Instagram. It's a really nice place, and she's a young person doing it, and it's just amazing what she has done with that place. And I think that's it for me, except that every Monday night at 8:00 we are on as the Real Conversation with Twisted Humor. I am Chat with Trina on Wednesdays at 7, and he's on every day.
I work this 2 cents table
So anyway,
talk.
y'all, thank
Your
y'all for
favorite
being
country
here. And I
boy.
hope this is not the last time that we do this. Me and Country Boy are trying to take this on the road because you know what? He was at another place at one time, and he did this, and they moved him around, and sometimes things get moved around so you can do your own thing. And so I told him we were gonna take this on the road and do it ourselves. So this was our first one. Thank you so much for being our first guinea pigs. So-
My question is for y'all. Where do we see this? Where do we find?
It'll be on YouTube, youtube.com/Chat with Trina,
I'm saying
but also
where y'all think
the next one
every Wednesday and every Monday.
Oh, great question. We are on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook Live.
Oh,
he has the TikTok on, whatever. And if you want to see something later, you can always go to youtube.com/Chat with Trina. I'll say that again, okay? Anybody else?
Me. Me. Oh, look at here. Y'all know I didn't need the microphone, but I got the microphone. Now, I told you before. Thank you, each and every one of you for coming. Thank you. What did wait a minute, you left my code. Did she do a fantastic job? Okay. And give it up for yourselves. Thank y'all.
They didn't run you off like the other one, huh? The one he did before, there happened to be a lady that I told him, when you go to these things, be careful of the questions that they're gonna ask, because he is still a minister. And so the one he was at,
They didn't scare me. I think I scared them.
he was the leader of it, y'all, and the things they talked about, all I saw was country boys sitting there not knowing what to do. And I'm talking deep stuff.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was past my bedtime.
I've never seen him that quiet before.
But look, thank y'all. There's something that I got to do, and I want to do it live. I want to do it live up on the air, and nobody knows but a few people up in the air. Listen, thank y'all for coming on this Monday. This Monday, what is the date? What is the date?
23rd.
The 23rd of what?
February.
Man, 23rd of February. And Black History. Well, look, let me tell y'all something. Not only is it Black History, the 23rd of February, but it's also two wonderful people on the panel's birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday. Yeah. It's two of y'all. I know it's two of y'all.
So you sing?
I will. I'm gonna sing to y'all too. But I have something. Look, now I'm gonna tell y'all. Country boy. That's what I know, right? If I drop it, it's so mad. I want y'all to look at this, you two beautiful ladies. Look, I was gonna get another cake. I'm telling you. I saw this right here. I said the devil is alive.
Are y'all gonna tell us whose birthday it is? I know it's yours because you're smiling.
Yeah.
I was like, I love my birthday too. So
It is these two beautiful ladies right here. So, on behalf of myself, your favorite country boy from Exit 81, the Louisiana country boy, and my co-host, the Little Deeper, I'm gonna say this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey. Man, thank y'all so very much. You know, it warms my heart to know I can look here. And some of y'all I just met for the first time. Some of y'all I have known, and to accept the invitation to come, you know, talk about friendship and talk about realness. Man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you supporting this. It means a lot. It means the world to me. Yeah, there's somebody that said, man, you know, if they call me, man, I never talk to them. There's some of y'all, I know I get on y'all nerves because I'll pop y'all a message. I'll pop y'all a call sometime and be like, I don't really want nothing, just call it. Or I'll just send you a text or something. It's because y'all mean something. And that's real. And anybody says, well, you do something because you want something in return, and it's true, I do. And what I want in return is for y'all to be the best that you can be. And I want to each day encourage you in any way that I can. That's how I live my life, is to encourage others. So, on behalf of myself, your favorite country boy, the Louisiana country boy, and my co-host, the Little Diva.
what's my favorite of?
I can't even say that. I can't. I used to give you the tum-tum, but I can't even give you the tum-tum. She told me I couldn't say it no more because she might have somebody trying to find her in there. So I don't even say it. But they go to Exit 81, they can find me all day.
Sure, you in Louisiana.
Really correct. But look at here. To each and every one of y'all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so very much. Old Country Boy ends it like Old Country Boy always end it. It's like this. Let me tell you something. This is what I believe from the bottom of my country heart. With a microphone, without a microphone, I believe this. I believe God gave us three things. What did he give us? He gave us vision. He gave us purpose, and he gave us instructions. Vision, purpose, and instructions. Everybody wants and can't see your vision. Everybody wants. Trust me, Lord. They're not going to support your purpose. When you start walking your purpose, they're going to walk away. That's okay. I say to you, don't you stop walking, though. Don't you stop walking. You keep on walking. No matter what it is, you keep on doing. And lastly, but not leastly, when you
woke this morning and you opened your eyes and cleaned out your ears and you tried to hear. But the words of the country boy were just not clear. If you were out there today looking up, looking down, looking over here, and looking all around, and you still didn't hear these words. Well, here it is. I ain't got my glasses on. It's after 9. It's after 9 o'clock. Houston time! On behalf of myself, the Louisiana Country Boy, the Little Diva, and this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guest, a panelist at the round table. I say these words, and I say it with my chest up out and beating real hard. We love you. We love you. And we love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, absolutely positively nothing that you can do about it. Peace out.
Let's give it up, everybody.
And see y'all get up.